Thank you for joining me again for Student 73's version of Fair Lady Works the Shuttle. Today we're going to be moving into our second Fair Lady of 4. There's 4 Fair Ladies, each one facing a diagonal direction. That's why knowing where we are in space is super important. I know you got that first Fair Lady. So let's move on into our second Fair Lady today. I'm going to get you there right here from the beginning. Flowing through moves 1 all the way into our second Fair Lady Works the Shuttle. Relaxing into your space. I know you've done your warm-ups. Connect inward. If we are always thinking about the external, our energy is going out. We can have more energy for ourselves by focusing it more internally. Try it. It really works. Let's begin our flow, reorienting towards 10:30. Hands rise in unison, harmonizing yin and yang. They come in a little closer at the lower dantian. As the hands go back out at the height of the heart, they're about the width of the shoulders. Then right palm turns up. Stepping towards 3 o'clock. Left foot back to 12 o'clock. Right foot adjusts. A full mindful breath in our open and close, quiet, easy, and balanced. Single whip left has an uprooting push. But here, white crane flashes wings is a straight forward push from the chest before the hands come straight back into the chest or the middle dantian at the heart for open and close. Fresh knee left. We turn to face our 9 o'clock now. And playing the lute. Left bubbling well touches, space between feet in our parry. Step while we flip, space between feet in our parry. Space between feet in our right fist, punching just barely, just a little over left forearm. We are aware of the upper and the lower body's position. We are aware of breathing in and how it affects us. We are aware of breathing out and how that affects us. Fresh knee right towards 3 o'clock. Leisurely Tai Chi. If ever you catch yourself, like I sometimes do, I just did, having a very serious look on my face, I invite you to lift the corners of your mouth to heaven and find a little more happy, uplifting joy through a smile in your practice. Stepping back now in our single whip back. Turning the whole body to face 9 o'clock and right fist punching under left elbow, where the left palm turns to face 12 o'clock before it then faces the right elbow. Stepping to face 6 o'clock. Turning all the way around safely with an open right bow stance to face 12 o'clock. And then facing 9 in our left bow stance and leisurely Tai Chi. First, the right toes point at 12 o'clock in a space that allows the left toes to pivot inward for open and close, balanced, easy, and full. Single whip right. Wave hands like clouds to the right. Feeling as if suspended from above is part of both the principle of alignment and the principle of sung, because it gives us the idea that the spine is opening and lifting instead of compressing. Lifted from above as we take our third right side step and our third wave towards the right before higher horse towards 2 o'clock-ish. Left bubbling well touches. We're aware of aligning our feet and moving them subtly before a big extension of the left foot and a big extension of the right foot, facing 3 o'clock fully. The unnamed parry, where the hands circle palm up onto the right hip, forming 2 fists, downward punch, looking down, sinking on the right leg only as far as comfortable. Space under the arms, space between the feet, step and punch at the same time. Open the fists, space between the feet, palm down, finding balance to slap the right leg. You can be low, that's fine. It's better to be gentle with ourselves when needed. Turning back to face 9 o'clock to squeeze, subdue the tiger. Opening the hands, palm facing palm, expands with the swinging left toe kick. Then the hands come closer together again, about the width of the head, the beginning of our open and close. And then the hands expand outward in the heel kick right. Facing 9 o'clock for the parry, step while flipping hands. Space between feet, parry, pressing on chi between the hands there. And our punch towards 9 o'clock with the left fist. Space between our feet. Uprooting push. Left foot to 6 o'clock, right foot to 6 o'clock. Breathing fully in and fully out. May have a different rhythm for you. Standing on the right foot, looking to 2 o'clock as we step out with left foot for a brush knee towards 2 o'clock and leisurely Tai Coat. Left hand and right foot moving in harmony there. Still feeling as though suspended from above. Holding good alignment. Head over heart over belly. Nose over chest, over navel. Come back to face 3 o'clock for the open and close. Stepping towards 3 o'clock for diagonal single whip, leading us to part the wild horse's mane. I'm going to take very small steps so I have a little room at the end, but you can step closer to 3 o'clock for sure. Even as we come into leisurely Tai Coat. So first touching left, right bubbling well, briefly before stepping. And the final little step towards 3, positioning left foot to 12 and then right foot to 12 o'clock, shoulder width, even weight, open and close. Single whip left, left foot, forward, uprooting push. Opening the whip right, and then bringing in the left side for our first left side step. Heel goes down as the hands pass. Then as we turn the body, the hands slowly come over to the left side of the body. Hands pass. Then as we turn, the hands slowly come to the right side of the body. Second left side step, where the hands slowly as we turn come to the left side of our body, stepping into shoulder width. The hands follow us towards the right and take a third left side step. Changing hands. Third wave. Bringing the left toes in while left palm turns up. Stepping towards 9 o'clock with left foot for the unnamed brush knee left. And the wiping off of the right elbow, circling the hands, coming into the Santi posture, but not pausing, reorienting, fingers down, covering the right ear. Note your distance in your feet, knee not going over toe, covering left ear. Hand through the back. Left foot has all of our weight. And then the right foot has all of our weight. And it remains on the right foot as we press on chi between the arms. But we do not pause. We find nice symmetry and expand and press on chi facing 3 o'clock and move into our first fair lady works the shuttle, stepping towards 1:30 or 2 with the left foot, the hands push to the side. And now our second fair lady, shift the weight to the right foot, right palm turns up, turn the left toes in. Look to 7 o'clock. Right foot steps to 7 o'clock in right bow stance. Shift the weight, raise the right hand, follow step, the left hand pushes across the chest. So there it is. That's our second fair lady. Now, if we were on a clock, right, 12 o'clock, 1:30 or 2, diagonal line would end up about 7 o'clock. So our first fair lady, the weight's on the left foot and the hands are on the left, facing 2 o'clock, we'll say. And then in our second fair lady, facing 7, the weight is on the right foot and the right hand. The hands are on the right side. Let's get there with all the details. We end our first fair lady works the shuttle here, facing 2 o'clock, weight on left foot, left hand overhead, right hand pushing out. Follow step. So the footwork. So we're going to go from our left toe facing 2 o'clock to our right toe facing 7 o'clock by putting the right foot flat, shifting the weight. Turn the body and bring the left toes in. Now, if your feet were too close, they might wind up on top of each other. So that follow step position is important. Then stand on the left foot, 7 o'clock. Right foot comes out pointed at 7 o'clock. We have a follow step. So we're ending here in a right bow stance. And if I bring my right foot back to the body, little space between the feet. That's our second fair lady. So the first fair lady ends here facing 2 o'clock with the weight on the left foot. So right foot flat, shift the weight, bring in the left toes. Shift the weight to the left foot, look to 7 o'clock, pick up the right foot, turn the whole body, right bow stance, pointing at 7 o'clock, follow step. So hips facing 7, shoulders facing 7. Not 6, 7. Not 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock. We get there with practice. Let's do it. Fair lady number 1, facing 2 o'clock. Right foot flat, Bring in the left toes, stand on the left foot, look to 7, right foot steps to 7, shift the weight to the right foot, follow step touching bubbling well. Hips, shoulders, everything squared up to 7 o'clock. One more with just the feet. After our first fair lady, we have a left bow stance. Then the weight's on our right foot. Turning the waist is what's bringing in the left foot. Shift the weight. Look towards your 7. Step with the right foot so the hips will naturally open up. Adjust the left follow foot. So our second fair lady is facing 7 o'clock. Let's bring in the hands. So here, facing our 2 o'clock, we're on the left leg, and our hands are on the left side of the body, left hand up. As the weight drops, turn your right palm up, bringing the hands in so you can see that I'm coming back to that same position where my hands are on my center line, my right palm is up under my left elbow. And I'm holding that position on my left foot while I step with my right. Then, facing 7 o'clock, the weight comes to the right foot. The right hand comes up, the left arm, the right palm turns out, and the left hand is pushing across. So here, facing 7 o'clock, the weight's on the right foot, the right hand is overhead, the left hand pushes across. Facing 2 o'clock, left foot, left hand. Facing 7 o'clock, right foot, right hand. This can help. So after our first fair lady, we're here. Turn the right palm up, bring the left arm down a little. So we're blocking our center line. We're holding our space. We look to 7, the right foot steps to 7, finding a nice right bow stance. The right hand comes up, the left arm, and then the palm turns out, left hand pushing across the chest. We have the same position as we did before in our first fair lady. Right? It's a block and a block. Our first fair lady is towards 2 o'clock. Right hand overhead. Then relax the right arm. Turn the palm in at the chest. Look to 7. Right foot steps. Right hand overhead. Facing 7 o'clock. One more time. First fair lady works the shuttle. Faces 2 o'clock, left foot forward. Bring in the left foot. Second fair lady works the shuttle. Faces 7 o'clock, right foot forward, right hand overhead. Yeah. So there's 2 more fair ladies in this sequence, facing different directions. Don't rush back to that video. I would encourage you to go back to the very beginning of this video and only go to the next part, the third part of Fair Lady, the third Fair Lady. Only go to the third Fair Lady when you can remember the first and the second Fair Lady's directions without following the video. This way, it will be easy for you to remember and learn. One more time. Let's take it from here. After our fan through the back, we're in the middle of it. We're facing our 12 o'clock in a symmetrical position. We open up our right foot and our right hand towards 3 o'clock. For our first fair lady, we turn the right foot out, bring the hands in to the center line. Left foot steps towards 2 o'clock, left hand outside the head. Second fair lady, bring in the left toes, left hand in front of the face, look to 7, step to 7, right hand overhead in time with follow step. Go back to the very beginning of this video and practice all of the flow from move number 1 to the second Fair Lady works the shuttle. And when you remember all that, On your own, without the video, come back for the third. Fair Lady Works the Shuttle. I'll see you there.